This man thought he was going to die because an angel took off like a rocket from his dinner. But his wife, she just crossed her arms and hit him with divine logic. Most people read this story in Judges 13 and think it's just another miracle baby moment, but they miss the most savage theological mic drop in the Old Testament. Why did this man believe he was about to be smited by God? What did his wife say that shut him down instantly? And what can we learn from Judges 13:2-25 about divine panic and holy perspective? But who was this miracle baby that made heaven interrupt dinner? Here's the setup. A barren couple, no kids, years of waiting. Then suddenly, an angel of the Lord appears to the woman. He tells her, "You're going to have a son. He'll be a Nazirite. No wine, no haircuts, no graveyards. He's set apart." But get this, Manoah, her husband, wasn't even there. So he prays, "God, please let the man come back so we know how to raise the child." And the angel returns again to the woman. Why? Because she already got the message. Then they prepare a burnt offering, and then it happens. The angel ascends in the flame, like literally launches into the sky through the altar fire. Even the goat needed a minute, and that's the moment. Manoah absolutely loses it. "We shall surely die, for we have seen God." Bro, take a deep breath. That was dinner and a divine message, not a death sentence. Want more wild, underrated Bible moments like this? Subscribe now, or Manoah might panic again. Meanwhile, his wife, cool as the Sea of Galilee. She calmly drops a theological bombshell that should be preached in every seminary. If the Lord had meant to kill us, he would not have accepted our offering or shown us all these things or told us about the child. This is like getting a college acceptance letter and panicking that the envelope might explode. This wasn't a guess. This was spiritual IQ 3000. In just 3 sentences, she demolishes fear with theology. Her name? Never mentioned. Her words? Timeless. This woman isn't just a side character. She's the spiritual MVP of Judges 13. While Manoah feared the fire, she remembered the promise. Let's zoom out. This story isn't just about an angel. It's about how fear distorts what God affirms. Manoah had evidence of God's favor, but still defaulted to dread. Meanwhile, his wife shows us something rare in Scripture: unshakable trust. Without needing a title, this isn't about gender. This is about discernment under pressure. And she walked in it like a prophet with no pulpit. God entrusted her with the message twice, not because he couldn't talk to Manoah, but because he knew who would listen. She didn't argue. She didn't panic. She simply responded with faith that could hold up an entire household. This story isn't just Old Testament history. It's a diagnostic test for modern faith. When fire shows up in your life, will you flail like Manoah or stand like his wife? Let's be real. We've all got a little Manoah in us. When fire hits your life, you'll want to remember the promise too. When's the last time you panicked when God was actually promising something? Drop your Manoah moment below. But wait, did you know this story set the stage for one of the most complicated heroes in the Bible? That baby she was promised was Samson. Before Samson ripped lions and carried gates, his mother faced fire and fear and never flinched. And Samson's journey? Full of rage, romance, and rebellion. But his origin story? Rooted in a moment where a woman calmly stared fire in the face and didn't blink. Samson's strength was legendary. But what if the real power was in the one who raised him?